Hi everyone, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I am getting close to being done with the family 4 journals. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm excited to be done because I have so much stuff to do. But I'm not done. I feel like I'm close, but honestly, once I get to doing something, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm still far behind. But let's just see where I'm at, because I have been putting things in all the journals, and I want to see where I'm at so that I can decide what I'm going to continue and that's on my list and what I need to take off. I have here they are, all 4 journals, and let's see, we have 2 of them that have the little closure things in there. None of them have their dangles yet, and that's okay. That's so simple. And worst case scenario, worst case, you know, at the end of the day, I can just tie them in a bow. So I do have their covers. I've been altering them a little bit. They're toppers, sorry, they're toppers. So this topper, I've been ripping the page back, and I've been adding some more lace, and then we have the birdie. The birdie doesn't have a topper, so I went with doing something fun here. I'm gonna drop some lace down on here. There's gonna be, everybody still needs their spine covered, except this one's done. This one, let's see. I don't think I sealed it. I ripped it on accident, but it's okay. I put some sealant on this. So the one I was like struggling with, let me see. We can move these out of the way for a second, was this one, and back and forth with putting that frame on there. So what I did is I tore this down a lot. I tore the paper down, I cut some of the pieces off. I think I like it better that it's smaller, since I want to incorporate this bird and this flower down here. And it gives me some space here, and I'm gonna put something there. Now we have to see where we are at, because I feel like these are all fatter than this one over here. Can you see them all? I don't even know if you can see them all. No, you can see like 3 of them. So this is the one I've been working with out of, and then we have these ones. So maybe what I'll do, and I've been doing these other ones on the side, so some of their stuff is finished when this one is not, so I do need to finish this. Let's see where we are. So the front page, I have these, the bag in here. I decided, I don't know if I showed you this, so I took these index cards. All I did was just sew something around the top. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think that's cute, it's just fun. Maybe I will do a couple more elements like that in there, and I just pop that in there just for something added. My goal is to put something here as well, but if I don't get to it, that's something that can just be left, right? Guest check, everything's done. I've got the little thing on there. It's how to use this journal. The key to using this journal is right there. I really like that. That was so cool. So, we have this bag over here, and we have the one inside. It says this book belongs to, and then I have a little topper, and I don't have the topper on this one, so I still need to add toppers. Let me get a little notebook. Maybe I'll do that, and we'll just like, what do I need to add? What do I still need to do? All right, add toppers, I don't know what to call them, add toppers to intro page tags. Oh my gosh, I hope I understand what I'm writing. I don't know if we did this on camera or not, but I decided to add another little thing here in the back, just another one. I'm gonna leave it plain for now, and it goes behind here. I just measured it, and I just popped it behind there. This one goes inside. It's just a little added something. And then we have this one. Okay, here's where I might be still not finished. So what I did is I decided to go ahead and glue this down. I guess we can use one that I've done. Now, let's just switch gears here. Let's move this notebook. I don't think I need a notebook. I think I'm creating more work for myself. Let's see. So I found some Stamperia paper cardstock, you know, and it's not as heavy duty, and I thought that would be nice. I love this thing right here that my friend Jamie made me a long time ago. I still have some in my stash, so I can try to figure out how to make them. But I have these punch outs, if you remember, from another journal card in here, and I thought I just would add just a little bit of extra flair. I could put little brads on there, I don't know, and then I was just gonna stick them in here for like little notes, just something fun and different, you know. But what I did is I I decided to, I just put a little glue on this, a little glue on that, a dab, a dab, a dab, a dab, a dab, a dab, a do. Oh my gosh. And then I just took this paper and then hopefully it fits. Yeah, it goes right in there, just like that, like a belly band. It's a nice snug fit. And then there's also a pocket back here. So I have to fix, I need to put something in there also, right? So let's get that one down. So that scrapbooking paper pad that I found, it also had the cover, and I'm just using it. You know, I feel like it's still cute. I'm still just gonna use it. I can throw down some paper on the other side for some note taking if I want, or it can just be a tag. But I think I'm gonna add a topper to these as well. So the reason why I decided to go with this page for this is because when I did this bag, I accidentally glued this back one in. It got stuck into the seam here, and I was just taking my bone folder, this thingy, and I was like shoving it down there trying to get it out, and I did this. So there we go. Now we have to have a secret we need to cover up. So let me show you what I did here. I didn't even ink this. I'm gonna ink all around this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I've cut it inked. I decided to flip it around also. I don't know, I like pink. I like pink, I just want it to be pink. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna show you what I did here. I used some art glitter glue, which I just refilled my art glitter glue, and boy, is it thin for my new thing. I wonder if I need to pay more attention to who I'm buying it from. Sometimes I feel like it's better quality from other people. Does anybody else find that? Like, do you think they're like, cutting it like with water or some other liquid form? And I'm also going to be filling, look at this, this has been so easy to use. Look at my glue's almost gone. So I'm going to go ahead and get that filled again as well. Let's see. I'm going to take my little pen out. So what I did here is she made this, I think this is that like 5x5 or 4x4? So I'm going to fold that one down for the decorative piece, and I'm going to fold it in, and I'm going to glue those pieces down. So, and then I'll dab it. So let me see. All I did was go right here. It's not a lot of glue, just a dab. Look at me. I did not use a lot of glue. Shocker. I am a glue hog. I do use a lot of glue. So, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. I just want to glue that one down to this one. Probably should have put a little bit more glue. I thought about putting some brads and stuff and just dressing these up a little bit more, but I don't have time. I just don't have time. So I have to just go with the flow of what I have time for. That's it. So then I'm going to switch over to the other glue, and this, I'm sure this would work just fine, but for some reason I have it in my mind that this is going to make it stick better. So that's what I'm going to do. I kind of wonder if I should just, that's going to be catchy, isn't it? It's going to be catchy. Maybe we'll just go ahead and put like not even washi tape. I'm thinking about just like a piece of paper. Let's see. And I don't want anything thick. I just kind of want it thin. Oh, I know. I have some scraps here. I just want something thin that will just help hide that. So let's see. Just not hide it, but just give it so that it's more smoother. Like a Band-Aid. We're going to put a Band-Aid on this first. Yeah, like that. And I want it to maybe go like that, so the torn edge is on the bottom. And then that, I know it will be covered with that. Do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it needs, I just don't want that to be ripping up. I don't know if this is going to make it better or worse, but we're going to do it, and we're going to find out. And let me get some glue. Let's make it my glue. Oh, I haven't opened that one yet. Maybe I should wait. I have this little tiny stick here that I've had. This permanent Scotch glue stick. Let's try that. Kind of want to get these little glue sticks used up because they just take up space. I'm going to go up a little bit. Am I in the camera? Don't you know? Let's see. I hope that does help. You know, that might be a little catchy there too. You know, it's just going to be one of those things. One thing or another is going to catch. So I think. If it's gonna catch, it's gonna catch. I don't know. I'm just making it up. And then just cutting my glue down, trying to be a little patient here. And then I just did dots or circles, little blobs, whatever you want to call them. See, when I was doing it, I thought, oh, you know, a Brad would have been cute, like right there, but I ran out of time. I'm like so busy right now with trying to do showings for another rental. You know, there's just a lot involved. It's not just showing up, you know, you gotta, oh, there's a lot involved. Anyway, so there's that. And then trying to get our stuff done at home, trying to, you know, keeping up on chores. I got that little job, just, there's a lot of stuff going on, but. And, you know, story of my life, like it's either really, really busy or it's really, really not. And that's always been that way. Does anybody else have a life like that? Like I never have a happy medium. Or maybe that is my happy medium. If it's been that way my whole life. I like to be busy though. I don't like to not be busy. I will say now that I'm doing YouTube, I've always like been crafting and stuff, well, except for the time when my hands were shutting me down. But ever since I've been doing YouTube and doing this crafting daily, it's been very nice. I don't really have downtime that's that just drags on. So I know what that feels like. So I'm still like debating, like I don't even know if I want to cover that or just leave it as a tag. Like it's still cute. It's just part of the beauty of using up the scraps, right? And it's just a tag. Like we'll see when we get there. But that's what I did there, and I still need to add something on that. Let's see where else I'm at. So I just have to go through and make sure that I have all my stuff in there. So I have this one. I still need to add things to there. I have this tag right here. So see, this one has a back of that scrapbooking thing. And I grabbed everybody a piece out of my Big Shot, my Sizzix, and that is on there. Then they just have a tag in there. And then they have the little bear paper, DigiKid, some jelly print. I did some stenciling. I added some lace to that page. And then, and then on this page right here, I did change. So it looks like this, it has all its pieces. I have this in here. I'm just going to leave it plain for writing, and I'll just explain it. They have that paper in the front. Pardon me. And then they also have these guest checks that I did, avocado dyed, and then, you know, and I'll be there, so I get to let them know, like, this is what I did to it, and this is the process. I took some more of that paper pad. I had a few papers left, so I took, and I made smaller ones, and so I'm just going to stick that in there just to give it some layering effect. So this is the journal. I forgot to put the doily, and so this one doesn't get the doily, because I can't go back, and nor do I want to. And then this one, this page, okay, I've got those in, so let's get this one in here. These we did on a video together a while back. We made a bunch of these cute little tags, little pockets with little tag holders on the side. So that was pretty fun, and all I have to do here is attach it. Maybe I'll sit down. Maybe I'll sit down and join the party. I can reach my desk better if I'm sitting. I need a new desk so bad. This desk is not set up for the way I'm using it. I mean, it's not set up. I set it up to use the way I want to use it, but it's not the right type of desk for what I do, for what I'm doing. And I have slammed my knees into the sides of my desk so many times. It's just, I can't do it one more time. Like the last time, I literally cried. I was like, it hurts so bad. Oh my gosh. And it's a really big desk. It's a really great desk. I don't want to get rid of it because I really like it. Two reasons why I don't want to get rid of it. One is it's so big. My husband, and it's so heavy and old. My husband said he's has to like cut it apart to take it out. It's not going up in one piece. Nope. So there's that, and then there's this one. So I feel like once I get all this stuff, I just want to get everything in. I can go back and add little touches later if I have time. And I'm going to make a list of what I want to do. Like I want to do maybe some stamping and things like that. Anyhow, my desk is great, but not for how I want to set it up. And I like my sewing machine. I've moved it back over here. I've shown you. And I love that because I now sew more. And I wasn't sewing as much before because I had to grab all my stuff and take it over to the sewing section. And I guess I'm lazy, man. I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. So let's see. Oops, we've got some pages glued together, and that always happens. That's part of the beauty also, I think. So flipping that through. Okay. Then we have the wallpaper. Oh. Let me show you. Did I do that? Oh, I think I did them all because I thought, no, I didn't. So, oh my gosh. So do you remember these tags? Do you remember these? We did a bunch of texture stuff on those. So cool. So cool. I want to pull one out of every one so I can show you how freaking awesome they came out because I'm like so impressed with myself. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So, well, I'm going to get them all mixed up. Let me just pull it together real quick here. I'm so excited. I love this so much. Well, so what I found is that they were, I'm not used to using that Sizzix, and so they were already tearing and ripping and things like that. So I thought they're just going to fall apart. I need to do something. So I decided to go ahead and cover the back with a piece of scrapbooking paper so they can be written on. So I tried to keep that in mind when I covered them. And then I was like, I really like them, but I need to do something else. And I thought about sealing them. I think I even talked about that. So I did. I'm going to seal one with you. But look how pretty they came out. And I decided to go with a gloss. Isn't that gorgeous? And so the backs of them are done. And I'm so messy. There's stuff on the back side. And then this one, look at that. Isn't that, can you see how pretty glossy that is? Let me see, maybe in the comparison. And then this one we got for the other journal. And there's the back side. Did I show you the back side of this one? This one. So they can still be journaled on, and I was just using what I have. Let me put them back in their little pockets real quick. Because if knowing me, they'll end up in a basket and they'll never make it to North Carolina. So let me do this one really quick here. All I've done is I just poured some of this stuff, high gloss varnish, Liquitex. I mean, I have a couple of different ones. I have a medium one, and I almost did the matte medium. Matte one, I'm so sorry. And I was going to do the matte, and I thought, you know what? I actually want it to be shiny, so let's do shiny. And let's see. And then I had to go, so I was like, I don't want to waste this, and I'm not going to pour it back in my bottle because I don't want to be, like, all contaminated. And then I just stuck my brush in some water here, which this is all water-based, so that should be fine. And all I did was, let me mix that up. I don't know if it has to be mixed up, but it's been sitting for a little while. Is I just went on there like this. I'm gonna scooch you in. Okay, I'm standing up so I can try to make sure I'm in camera here. So I just put a lot of it on there. At first I was like, wow, this one is so watery. But so I just use my brush, and because there's so many little grooves from that embossing folder, I want to make sure it gets in there because I just want these to be like, you know, more sturdy. They're so cool. I think they definitely need to get a metal eyelet in there. I thought about sewing them, but I mean, like, I made them super hard with this stuff. This stuff made them hard. Well, not like hard, but you know, definitely stiffer. And I don't know if I can sew through this. I don't want to try. I used my Fabri-Tac to glue the paper to the other side. So then I just put that on there. I don't need this anymore. Let me just save myself an accident real quick from having an accident. There we go. And then all I did here is I just pull it through, trying to get the petals out of all those spots and still making sure that I have it on there. I'm using cheap paint brushes, so it doesn't bother me if I destroy them, but I mean, honestly, I haven't really been destroying them for what I use them for. I think if I was painting with them, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what did I do with my paintbrush? But since I'm not using it in that capacity, I feel good. So I also took a baby wipe. It was a drier one that I had before, but I don't have a dry one here. And I just kind of dabbed it up a little bit just to get those petals a little bit. And then I've got to sit down again here so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just kind of like pulling it out of those little, I just don't want big petals. I don't know if it's going to dry clear or opaque. I don't know if it's going to show like, you know, I don't know. I want it to be nice and smooth. I guess I can look at the other ones and see how they came out. I didn't look that close. So, see. So it does take a minute. It's not a big deal though. Not to me. Yep, just like that. And this stuff dries really quick, so that was really nice too. I didn't use a heat gun or anything, and I did those ones yesterday. And this is pretty early in the morning and it's all dry. See how I get it all messy back here? I just didn't care. It just didn't bother me. I wiped it up a little bit, but it's still it's glue, so it's gonna seep over. Just adds to the, nobody knows I didn't do it on purpose. So I didn't do it on purpose the first time, and then it didn't bother me. So I suppose it's kind of purposeful now at the same, in a sense. There, okay. I am going to just fold that like that and just set that on there to dry. And then I'll grab one of those ones out again just so we can see, what I was talking about. So, oh my gosh, I got you all scooched in again still. Okay, so we're gonna go out and see, I don't have like pieces stuck in there. It's dry. You know, you can still feel it. You can hear that. Isn't that cool? Versus the paper. I like it. I hope you like it. I hope it came out clear on there. Let's just move this to the side so we can finish looking through the journals. Now, I also put on them the, oops, see I got like scraps of fabric and stuff in it. This one I did do a little decoration on the card there, and I haven't done anything on the other ones. I mean, I may get to them, I may not. This one doesn't have a doily, so maybe there's the makeup, I don't know. I put a little pocket on the inside. I will say afterwards, I wish I would have put the little pocket up here and made like a little paper here, but that's okay. It's still cute. I mean, and I can put a paper pad here, but I need to kind of keep it flat, don't I? And then that's where the card goes. So my card goes right there. And nothing's like super like matchy. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with it. I think it looks good no matter what. And here's my middle, and here's where we need to put some dangles, or some charms, I mean. There are. This one I decided to, I added some more washi tape. This one might need some more. I added some down here. Again, this is that embossed, this is the embossed one. This is where we added those little punch outs for journaling space, because you can't really journal on this. It's so lumpy and bumpy, but you can journal little spots here. It was just falling apart, and it's just gonna keep tearing apart. I did, when I sewed these on, I just did the tops and the bottom, so I just found a little card. I do want to finish doing a little something like just punching a hole in there at least. I don't know that I'm going to put an eyelet in there. Maybe, I don't know. This is another spot where it'd be nice for a little saying, but if I get to it. See, that's where, if I get to it. Here's the notebooks. See, this one did go in different, but that's okay. I knew I did that one backwards. I did one of them backwards. I'm pretty sure that's the one. And then I got this glued down, and I decided, so when I glued this one down, I think we did this together, there's a pocket back here, and I'm going to see if I can put a piece of paper in there and see how it goes. I also, again, this one I would like to add a little something extra to it. I did sew, I don't know if I showed you this, I did sew around each and every one of them, around the little, I don't think I did, the image, and then I did a little bit down here, and then on the back, so it still has journaling space, just a little added, texture there. And then we have this, and then of no doily on this one. And then I decided on this page right here to do the other, there's another piece of this Stamperia. Am I calling it Stampin' Up? If I did, I meant Stamperia. This little piece, and I just cut them out, trimmed the corners, did some sewing around them. I tucked that one in there, and then this is one of my copy die things, index cards that I also stenciled with a copy die. And then, okay, and then we have this piece right here. So let's see, do we have this one attached? Yes. So I have that one attached. I need to attach this one, and I'll show you what I did. I don't think I did one on camera here. I don't know. I don't remember. So we'll do it anyways. And then I left it so there'd be a pocket there. Remember, that's what we talked about. And then this one is down here, and they go in easy, but they do, you do need to hold it. I mean, it's kind of odd. And then it was brought to my attention that if I don't talk about this and show my aunts, that they might not know that that's a secret pocket there. So, I mean, you can see that there's a splice, but maybe they won't know. And some people might be afraid. I know I am, and I'm used to this world. Sometimes I'm afraid to tug at things because I don't know if they're supposed to come apart. So I'll have to figure out something a little fun there. I probably will by the time you see this video, but just in case I haven't, please leave your tips in the comments because I really do appreciate them. So let's see, we need to get this one in there. And I got my inking done. I don't have any washi tape. Oh, that's the other thing I did. Let me say. I took washi tape and I was just kind of going down the sides. I don't know if it actually looks better or worse, to be honest with you. I just feel like it looks more finished than this. Either, you know, there's just something here. Let's see. I'll just put it on here. And then all I did was, whoa. I just put it, I try to get it on here as close as I can to that piece there. And that one, I cut it too short. Why did I do that? Or I tore short. Let's just see how much washi tape I can waste right now. So there's that, and then you think this is rocket science. So I'm gonna be tired tonight. I got up at 1. Well, I mean I was up at 1 and I couldn't get back to sleep, so finally at about 1:30 I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go, might as well just go have some coffee. So I did that, which was great, and then I spent a couple hours doing all the bill stuff. Oh, bills, that's exhausting. So got that all done and figured out and ready because you know, it's gonna be October 1st. Well, by the time you see this, it will already be October 1st, but I thought it'll be past that. But I thought, oh my gosh, I need to get it together. I want everything done, and I don't want any, like, I don't want to be waking up in North Carolina like, oh no, I forgot to do this. So I think right there's fine, and then I'm just gonna smush that down and smush that down. Same thing here. Oops, sheesh. So I've been thinking a lot about, like, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, what I'm gonna do. I do have a journal that I'm gonna be doing, but I'm wondering, like, should I do a little bit something different? I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people, I see them, then they do like, they give 3 things or more things, but I feel like, you know, I did the 10 journal giveaway, so I gave away 10 journals. That was pretty huge, and my gosh, I enjoyed that so much. Boy, was I exhausted after that was done. So the thought of making even more journals right now to give away, not to give away, but to like be dedicated to making a specific amount to give away at a specific time, that's what I meant, is terrifying. But I thought, and then I see other people, they give away other things that they like use or play with, you know, in their craft rooms. Oh, another thing I also did on these is I did these corners. What's going on? It's making a noise. Do I have something in there? So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, okay, so I did the 10 journal giveaway already, and then I do a giveaway every month for the anniversary date. And then I also do just little extra random things, but which I love doing. So I mean, I am not complaining at all. I love doing it. So I think, like, what I'm saying is, do I do more than one thing? I mean, because it's kind of like a huge milestone, right? Yeah, I know. I'm leaning more towards I want to. So I got to think of like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. It's kind of fun thinking about it, but I know for sure I don't want to do 3 journals or 5 journals or 10 journals or anything in multiples with journals at one time with a deadline at the moment. Oh my gosh. But I still have more journals in that, in the 12 that I still need to do. I haven't done those. Did I already ink these and I'm just needing to do the one side? I think so. Just right here. Yeah. So I still have those and they're not all done. You know, they're like basically the same kind of situation as this. I think I did a few of them, a few of them in the 10 junk journal giveaway. And then I'm just going to glue this here, and I want to make it a pocket, and then I want this to go in here. So I need to know, like, where is it going to land? Okay, anywhere in there. I did use this glue right here. And then I was thinking, like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes, like, I kind of want to share, like, some of my favorite things that, you know, like, aren't going to break the bank, but some of my favorite things that I've liked, that I like to use, that I use a lot, and maybe either someone doesn't have it, or even if they do, maybe they have a special friend or someone that they, you know, like to craft with, that maybe they want to share it with, or I don't know. Are you the kind of person that if you get a gift, you keep it no matter what? I don't know if I used this, or I think I actually used that glue, but that's all right. I'm in it now, because it was just on paper. And this is getting goopy. So, are you the kind of person that if somebody gives you a gift, you keep it no matter what, whether you're going to use it or not, and you just store it because it was somebody gave you a gift? Or are you the person that, like, are you okay with, like, regifting something because it is an awesome gift, but you just don't need it and you're not going to use it, and you feel like it's a better, like, not to waste the money, like, not that somebody wasted their money giving a gift. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Sometimes I feel like if I have something and I just hang on to it and I never get a use out of it, there's nowhere to put it, nothing to do with it. Like, I feel like I don't want people to waste their money on me. Does that make sense? So I want to make sure I'm either going to use it or I want to give it a home where it'll be used. Does that make sense? I feel comfortable with people doing that with stuff I give them, so I feel comfortable doing it. But I've also learned by somebody who's given me a gift before that they didn't like that. They thought I should keep it, and I felt really bad, and I just didn't know what to do, and I thought, I don't want to store something, and this has nothing to do with crafts, but it was something else, and I just thought, what do you do with that? What do you do? What do you do? Don't feel like you have to answer in the comments, because I know that it is probably a sensitive thing, but feel free to if you want to. I'm being honest. I'm going to be totally transparent. I'm the person that feels like if somebody really wanted to buy me a certain top. They're like, you're gonna look good in this top, but maybe it was the wrong color or the wrong size, or maybe I really didn't like the way it fit me. Like, if they're okay with me taking it and returning it for something different, then heck yeah, I'm gonna do it, because I don't wanna waste their money. I don't wanna put something in my closet and say thank you and then never ever use it or look at it again. Like, I want to know, I wanna use it. They spent good money on it, they spent time on it, they spent emotion on it. I want to use it. Now, say they bought me something that can't be returned and it's something else, you know, and I already have one, or I wasn't able to use it because maybe my hands weren't working in that way. Then I feel like it's fine to say thank you, and oh my gosh, like, if I know they already have one, or do they want to gift it to somebody else, that's fine. Like, I can send it back or give it back or whatever. Or is it okay if I re-gift it to somebody and then just like say, you know, I don't know. Or do you say anything at all? Do you just like gift it and then you hope they never ask you about it? Just kidding. I have a few things that people have sent me, and they have told me, if you can't use that, or you don't find it in your style, that's fine. Use it, give it away, and do some shares with it. So I do have a pile of stuff. I mean, not a giant pile. I have piles everywhere. I do have a pile. I have a box that I've been putting aside, and I want to keep things in there because I want to make sure I remember who sent me it. And I kind of got mixed up in the beginning, and I don't know them all anymore. So, ooh, that's it all the way through her. I don't know if I want that. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Anyways, so I got that on there. And that's how that works. What did I do with it? Did I just close it? I'm like, oh, I'm done. Okay, bye guys. Just kidding. So I did that, and then there's a pocket there. So I still have to get something in there. And depending on how tight I got that down, I might just put a piece of paper in there. So let's see this one. And these were time card pockets that I made a long time ago, and then I just have these in my stash. They're just little recipe cards, but they're still fun to journal on, and they've got flower images on there. So I thought I'm just gonna tuck that in there, and then I might put a little tab on there, and then these little pockets need something. This one has its. That one's on. And then we have that, and that. Okay. Ooh, and then I didn't attach any of these. So this is something else I did. Remember these back pockets? So I went ahead and I measured on my index cards, and I've got some little tags, or tags that can go in there. Nothing special or spectacular. I wish I was going to make something special and spectacular, but you know, time and all that non-time that I have. I layered them all, and then I put a little hinge on them, and I thought, I've been really wanting to do a notebook, so maybe this is the place where I do it. And I have that right there, and I can hinge it this way and hope that it works. And then I'll just put like a little, not really a notebook, but maybe I'm gonna do like a little waterfall thing behind here or something. I don't know exactly what, but I'm kind of obligated now because I made that hinge. So this is the one I made for this book. And then this one I made for this book right here. For the birthdays. Okay, so I made that one here. I thought that looked nice. And then, let's see. What did this one get? This one got some of this one. This got some purples. I hope I didn't glue these shut. And I mean, I think that's pretty on that one. And then, let's see, this one got, let's see, where are we at? And this one got this one right here. Oh, yeah. I use a lot of this sparkle in here. I really think it's pretty, that dusty rose mauvey whatever color. It's like I got all these colors, and then I have orange over here. So that's kind of like another reason why I wanted to put something like on there. But, you know, if I get to it, I get to it, and if I don't, I don't. But look how fat they are. And I still have a few more things to do with them. And my husband's like, oh, I'm going to stick them in my bag. But I don't think he realizes how fat these, you know, when you get 4 of them together, he's not going to have room. Look at that. Well, he might, but look at that. That's pretty fat. How fat are they? How fat are they? I don't know. Let's see. And I'm not done, but like when I finally get done, let's see. They measure already 4, like if I smush them down, they're like 4 inches high, but I think they're going to be possibly, with wrapping, they're going to be probably 5 inches high. And then, you know, there's all this. So that's a lot of space to take up in somebody's bag. I just don't know. Let's, whoops. Well, I can just throw that one down on the floor. So now I need to get some little, I need to finish doing those little holes, get those things in there. I think I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. I just got a couple things I like to do on there. Some of these had to go on this page because, instead of the jelly print, because they were wide. This one was like extra wide. One of them I really like the jelly print page. Maybe that's what I should do, is make sure they're all in before I leave. Before I say goodbye, let me pick everything up that I threw on the floor real quick. Good thing it's my family, because if I have any little Maggie hairs attached, they're not going to mind. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay, stop. So I just want to make sure everybody's in here. So like I have that. So I still need this tag to be done. So maybe what we'll do is do this. Maybe. I'm going to do this because I'm going to forget what I have to do. I'm going to put a tag. I'm going to put a paper clip on here. Like so. So I know. Well, maybe I'll go like this. And then I can pick them out of my thing. So I know I need to finish that one. Here's my little key. I did pull ruffles, and one of my things I wanted to do was put some ruffles. I feel like I have enough lace on there, and that's fine, but I don't know. It's not what I would want. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a little something on there, so maybe put a little paper clip on here if I have time, and then I'll just pull them, you know, do it as I can. And so I think that one's fine like that. This one, I got everything in there. I don't have anything, like this doesn't stand out. I was thinking about putting a piece of stationery in there. So maybe I'll put a little thing like that so I don't forget. And then, ooh, that's never gonna hang on. There we go. And this one, see, I don't have anything in there, so I need to maybe open that up like that. And then I can see. That's fine. And see, isn't that pretty? This is on that, so I put this on the wallpaper. And I also want to put a thing on here too, don't I? So let's do that. And then see, isn't that cute? I like how this pocket came out, but I mean, this is such a nice open spot. Even if I put like a little vellum window, I just don't have time. I don't have time. I was thinking like a little vellum window, and I could put like little sayings in there. That would be kind of cute. Is everything attached in here? I think so. And like this is so thick. This needs an eyelet for a dangle to come out the top. This one, I feel like this is done. I mean, it's pretty plain, but it's fine. See, this one, I loved all that color, but it was wide. I couldn't do that. Oh, this is the one I think we were just looking at. Duh. Duh, Sandra. And then I need a pocket in this, or a tag in that one. I want to put something on there. Okay. There we go. So, see, that's quite a bit of things. And then I still need to do my little hingy thing. Get that attached and do a little thing on there. Whoops. Wow. Let's just get every paper attached. Why not? So we do that. And then I have my back pocket, which is empty. So maybe I'll just do that like that. Okay. That one went through it. Now, this is the last one I did, so I wonder if I even finished anything on here. No, see, I still have, oh, that goes back there. Oh, see, I did this one last night, and then I glued that bag, and I thought, oh, I did glue it. I think I glued it kind of tight. So, let's see. Let's show you. Okay, try not to rip your page again. Although, see, I'm already covered. Just get that in there. Learn that little trick from Rhoda. Just stretch it out a little bit. I was just a little too aggressive. Okay, there's that one. So we do need to do this page. Don't forget. Okay, and I still need to fill those things in. I'm gonna forget, you watch. You just watch. And that's there, that's fine. Okay, see, isn't that pretty? I didn't want to cover that one, so I think that thing is not on this one. I think that thing, the postcard, I think the postcard is not on there. This one, so when I made this one, I didn't make a side pocket, but that's okay. They can be different, right? These are just little tags. I think my idea was I was going to put one on there, but I really like the whole thing there, and I didn't want to cover it up, so that's fine. I'll just do that. I'm okay with it. See, I still need something in there. So we'll just, well, I guess I keep doing that one. See, isn't that pretty? And then I like how that came out, and it's nice and shiny. I'm really loving this. I just want to make more of these. I like that. I like it with that glossy stuff on there. Same thing here. It's not really finished, but I mean, it is, but it isn't. This one, I do want to put a little thing on this, but okay. Now hopefully I go through this and do all this and get all my paper clips out, but no, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, they'll give them to me there. See, I put this one on this page too, because I really like that. I didn't want to cover it up. I just didn't. I liked it. So I took away that journal space instead. Oh, lordy. Okay, this one I still need to do. And then I need to get this one hinged also. And then I have that back page. Right. Some of them I feel like I've done more than others. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did not. So I think I'm pretty confident. I'm going to just go through it. This is one. This has that in there. This is the one we just played with. So I think I went through this whole thing. I'm not going to paper clip it. I think having two of them paper clip is fine. I think that covered all my spots. I'm just going to double check this one. Oh, I paper clipped that one, and I paper clipped that one. This is the one. So this is the one I've been working out of. So I figured I should probably double check this. Because I was randomly leaving things to not do on my own so I could do it with my friends. So if somebody's going to be missing something, it's going to be this one. You know, like that doily, and I'll see where's its card. Oh yeah, it's drying. Duh. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a duh day. See, it's already dry. It's a little bit soft though, so I'm gonna let it dry some more for the rest of the day. And I think I've got everything in here. I mean, I still have to do that one. And then I will do a flip through, because I'm gonna be doing some stamping. I definitely wanna do some stamping in here. And I want to get that attached. I have that little notebook. So yeah, I'll do a flip through of these, and when I'm done, so we can see what they look like. I mean, I know I want to see it. I think you want to see it. You've been hanging out with me doing this. It's kind of nice to see the finished thing. I've seen other people, I don't know if they just forgot, or I think they just forgot and they never finish the second part or the rest of it, or something came up. I don't know. And I'm always like, in thinking like, I wonder if they ever did that. I wonder if they ever did that. And I want to know. I want to know. So I'm going to do that. So can I say so 50 times for you? Anyways, I was thinking that I would do that flip through when I get that finished. I am going to be doing some stamping. I might do that on a video. And I will just see you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy all your moments. Have a nice day. Bye.